Sean, RV'ing for the weekend. Welcome. Today, I have driven from Tallahassee, Florida, all the way Hawkins, Indiana, aka Jackson, Georgia. Gonna be doing some filming locations for, you guessed it, Stranger Things. Radio Shack sign from the actual show, I believe. At Hawkins Library. We'll get more into that in a little bit. That'll be where Joyce worked, where the general store was. Big steak room. I believe it's where the Radio Shack was, where Bob worked. And over there across the street, dark building, the Hawkins Cinema Movie Theater. We're gonna go check this out over here. Hawkins headquarters. Alright, y'all. I just got some information. We're inside the store here. There are some screen used items here. I'm going to show you. This is the cabinet. Forgot what season it was.
This was
Season
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, and 3. This were Joyce's magnets. She was putting up, and the magnets kept falling off when the magnetic thing was happening, and the magnets were falling off. Let me check out the store. This is another item back over here. This is the safe from downstairs of the mall, where Hopper was trying to get into the safe where the Russians were at. This is screen used. Very 80s stuff. Check it. I'm glad I don't have to carry that around anymore. I think they're so much smaller now. That Will Sorcerer hat, signed.
Yes. I don't know. I'm lying. I'm looking. Yeah.
Lots of merch. shirts, sweaters, hoodies.
My other boots I like to wear. Oh no, I don't. The other boots I like to wear is like
Got, is that Audrey?
oh yeah, well, yeah. That's really good. I was like, seriously? Where's my Converse outfit?
Pins.
I'm scared that my dog's not is the same.
That's
They're pretty sturdily made.
stickers.
Yeah.
I got some shopping to do after.
I was at the phone and my sister's face got kind of but just destroyed everything. I was like,
I know.
I had them. I bought them today. So.
Oh, they were OG.
Yeah.
The 80s. 80s candy. Charles Allen Philip. Never seen them.
I'm good. Trying to stop eating breakfast out every day and have my coffee or tea here to save some money.
All kinds of merch.
And save a ton of gas.
Very 80s. Tumblers. Papa John's now, but it was where Joyce works. Y'all want to pause it, scan it. And Radio Shack where Bob worked. And now, this is the Jackson Escape Room. And Radio Shack where Bob worked. And now, this is the Jackson Escape Room. Alright guys, so if I looked right on some of the behind the scenes stuff, this little alcove, they put some blue screens in there, and this was one of the portals that the military used to get to the upside down. There would have been ramps right here, and they would have gone through there, and they would have took them to the upside down in this little alcove. And it's right across the street from the Hawkins Public Library. Alright guys, so now I'm at the intersection where Jonathan was chasing after Joyce, running across this intersection right here. See that blue thing? And that's where you were seeing Jonathan chasing after Joyce right there. And now, at this corner, this is where the Hawkins Cinema would have been. You would have seen the movie sign up there. It had some vandalism on it. This is where Steve would offer to help climb the ladder and clean the not so nice things about Nancy off the movie theater. So you would have been on the cam. You would have been on the ladder. You would see us. You'd see that little spot right there. And now, at this corner, this is where the Hawkins Cinema would have been. You would have seen the movie sign up there. It had some vandalism on it. This is where Steve would offer to help climb the ladder and clean the not so nice things about Nancy off the movie theater. So you would have been on the cam. You would have been on the ladder. You would see us. You'd see that little spot right there. Alright guys, we're walking down to another little scene. This is the alley. Where Jonathan beat up Steve. That's where the fight was at. Right here. Where Steve couldn't fight worth anything. Alright guys, so season 5 after 11 goes bye-bye. There's a bench sitting right here, and this is the corner that Hopper and Mike were talking about 11 going. You can see that when you watch that clip, you can see that building in the background, and they'll be looking off at this corner. That's the corner where the bench was at. So in another scene, this is the steps that Nancy and Robin would have ran up to go do their interview. Running up these steps. I believe there's a still picture somewhere. Let's see if I can find it and add it in. These are the steps that they use to go in to do the interview. Alright, everyone. This is the church from season 4. Not to be confused with the church from season 5 with the vines all over it. This is the church from season 4. Uh-oh. It's Vecna. So this is the church where the box truck was being chased by the military, and all the Humvees were parked out here. And I believe this is where I think where Joyce and Hopper have their first kiss, I think. You have to let me know in the comments. Alright guys, this is the last spot I'm going to be at in Hawkins, Indiana, Jackson, Georgia. And see more filming locations, so I'm sure you subscribe. If I'm getting better at this, give me a thumbs up. More to come. I'm trying not to say that too much. Late August, early September, new campground. Speaking of campground, for your campers, Indian Springs State Park campground is like 15 minutes away from here. August will be at Hard Labor State Park, Hard Labor State Creek Park, State Park in Rutledge, Georgia, and we'll be traveling to Covington, Georgia, to cover some Vampire Diaries, Friday the 13th, Part 6, Jason Lives, Halloween 2, Rob Zombie's Halloween 2. Heat of the Night was filmed there. The first season of Dukes of Hazzard was filmed in Covington. All that's coming, and will be released in September. So I'll be there in August, late August. Anytime to edit, it'll be September. October, I'll be going back to Sonoma, Georgia. Some more Stranger Things videos and Walking Dead coming. So stay tuned. Alright guys, one more spot. I don't know a whole lot about this show. It's from the originals, season 2, episode 12. Somebody's in a coffin up in the attic somewhere. Frey or somebody, but I don't know, but that's the house. So both of them would have been coming out, walking out of them doors. The fence is different. I believe there was wrought iron gates from a little clip that I seen. There would have been a wrought iron gate there. There you go. The house from the originals.